So my name is Jeska Grue. I am a fashion designer. I work from a home studio. Right now I am in the vault, the painting vault of the Owens art gallery. And this is the first time I've ever been in a vault or in an archive.
One of the artworks I chose was The First Spinning Lesson by Antoni Kozakevich.
There's something very impressive about large, realist depictions. And having done dress history, we had to look at so many paintings. What they're wearing around their necks look like 16th century garments. I made a rock for one time for theater, and I don't know if they were still a thing around the time that the painting was made. A lot of the time artists took liberties on clothing, so you can only look at the physical material of object of clothes and never just portraiture or painting. It's usually kind of fake, it would be a sleeve style that was never actually sleeve style, but they wanted it to be so in the portrait. I don't know. So it is interesting that textile arts weaving and everything else, needlework, was pretty burdensome for many women for a long time, and it was also maybe not at this time that this painting's focused on, but women worked, the first corporate guilds for women were for making garments in France hundreds of years ago, and then with the Industrial Revolution, women worked in factories as garment makers. Well, I was drawn to the vest, not knowing very much about printmaking at all when I went through the digital archives, because when dress historians look at old garments nowadays with X-ray technology, they take X-rays, and I've looked at books through the Victorian Albert Museum that have these beautiful images, so I was just right away drawn to. And I make clothes, and I make clothes where I guess I'm pretty focused on the structure, the bones of the clothes, and that's what this print depicts. And that it's a found object is really interesting. There's a lot to be found, in thrift stores or wherever else, and so the recording of something found and something that's clothing, something that is so known to all of us. We all wear clothes, and so it can become quite intimate, or it can become just nothing, something you never think about, but either way we all do it. That it's a vest is an interesting thing, because a vest, I've made them for school. We would have to do modern tailoring and then do historical tailoring. So some of the style lines change, but a vest is a vest is a vest, and they do have neat and very neat construction, which makes them both if you ever looked at a vest, it's you just flap it open and it's all fully lined, and there's a trick to doing all of it together that just makes it this compact garment. So that to me, she's a Montreal artist, her father had the factory that made vests and other garments, and that it shows the construction of that. You would just start with the fronts and the pockets, which are really shown in here, and then the different and how to bake all the lining. It's pretty cool, and it's all very shown. Even there's you can see the little keyhole, and you see them all up in the row, and you see a little bit of the back band. Usually the back of the vest is just the lining material, and then little belt helps if you eat a lot of dinner type of thing and you still need to button up.